What was this episode? I can't keep defending the show if Daredevil doesn't show up. This doesn't count. I've been a defender of Daredevil Born Again pretty much up until episode 5. I've heard a lot of complaints of the show, and a lot of them I can overlook. But the biggest complaint is that Daredevil's not in this show. And I can't defend that anymore. Before I was saying, yeah, but they're building up to something. And the payoff will be worth it. Just be patient. And at the end of episode 4, we saw Matt Murdock going to find all his suits, and then he started practicing on the rooftop again. And I was like, oh, here we go. Episode 5, we're getting Daredevil. He is back. But instead, we got this side mission of him in the bank. It more or less wasn't really connected to the story at all. Definitely didn't have anything to do with the ending of episode 4. This felt like a cheesy side mission in a Spider-Man game. But at least in a Spider-Man game, you're playing the character. Not only was this episode not seemingly about the overall story that's been happening, but the way that the bank robbers were done and the bank robbery itself was done was cheesy. It kind of felt like a parody of a bank robbery. Yeah, it was cool to see Matt fight. But there's limitations on when Matt fights because he doesn't want anyone to see his identity. Plus, the choreography isn't as good as the Netflix show. Yeah, the fights were okay. They were well done. Edited kind of fast, I think. Disconnected movements a little bit. Definitely didn't have like those memorable moments like the Netflix show. Look, I want to like this show so bad. And up until now, I have been enjoying it. But it is starting to get a little annoying that Daredevil isn't in the show and we're not seeing him suit up and be Daredevil and go out at night and fight crime. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me?